Okay, I'll do it.
Wow, absolute talent. Can you give it a name? What was that piece?
That's called Frog Style.
Hi guys, welcome back to Paws and Pixels, and today we have Tsu Nami. Woo! So really quick, do you want to introduce yourself and what you do?
Hi, my name's Tsu Nami. I am a producer and DJ.
How's that been? How long have you been doing it for?
So producing, I've been making music for like 6 years now, and DJing, I'd say like 4 years.
Do you like one over the other, or are they like super intertwined so you can't really pick?
I think they've got to be intertwined just because I make the music and then I have to find a way to play it out to people.
Yeah.
So I think DJing is like probably the only way.
What got you into music, like, to begin with? Have you always been into it, and only recently, like, I guess within the past like 4 to 6 years, you've like gotten super into it?
I've always been in music like my entire life. I remember like being 3 and my parents signing me up for like piano, obviously like Asian. It's like piano.
I love piano.
Yeah. Throughout like middle school and high school, I was also in band.
Oh,
So I was definitely like a band kid. I remember it like distinctly, like in middle school, we had a project where we had to like make a song on like GarageBand, and they would like give us iPads, and like we would have to like make a song, like produce a song. And I think I just like fell in love.
that was
I
your
like,
awakening?
yeah, I was like, I can like make an entire song on just like one program. Like it's so cool. And then I think I was just like hooked from day one. I don't know if you ever like listen to like old dubstep like Skrillex like when you're like 14, but like I remember like putting in my little like Skull Candy headphones and like getting on the bus, and I would just like look out the window and like, my life is a movie. Like,
Edgy as
listen
fuck.
to Skrillex, and that was like my life. Right?
Yeah.
And so 18, like a senior in high school, I went to my first festival, which is Bonnaroo. There's this artist named Toki Monsta. She's also Korean and she's also a DJ, and I saw her perform and I was like, I want to do that. Like that looks so cool. And then that's when I like started getting serious about making music and DJing.
Do you find traces of like your past works in your newer works? Like, do you think you've carried on a consistent flow of like music, because your taste can change because you've done it for so long?
Yeah, for
but
sure.
do you find yourself going back to stuff that you used to make and be like, oh, this sounds so similar still?
I think that's a tricky question because I'm in a position where I'm definitely pivoting my sound, and I think I'm maturing as an artist, because if you compare a lot of my earlier work to my music now, my earlier music is very like fun, like future bass, like cute and happy, and like a lot of my music now is a bit serious. But I think that's just like the natural progression as an artist, where you're able to evolve sounds and genres. But if you listen to all of my music together as a whole, you can tell that it's Tsu Nami. Like I will have a signature sound that will transcend all genres. But even if I do end up changing and evolving sounds, like you can still
There's
tell
still a little bit of you in it.
exactly. Yeah. What about you? I know that you've also been pursuing art. How has your artistic journey been?
In a similar way with like you and your music, there's little traces of stuff where it's like I still like drawing these things, right? I think a lot of my cat stuff is I've always liked cats, so obviously it's gonna filter in through my works now. I just think it's like interesting that different forms of art also has that just like little touch of you, especially like as you grow. I think that's really cool, no matter like if it's like music or drawing. I know you're really into frogs. It's like a really big part of your persona. I would say. We have frogs for you
Okay.
somewhere.
Oh,
Can you see that?
hi.
So there's one. Where's the big frog?
Oh,
We have a really big frog for you too.
Rivet.
And we have another frog here.
hello. Hi.
And to get into the vibe of things, we have frog hats.
Oh, you know me too well.
Yep,
Hold
yep.
on, let me get into character.
We're all matching. This is so cute.
What type of music do you like to listen to, Kermit?
Really been into a house phase recently.
Okay.
I'd have to say I was listening to some Skrillex, but I stopped that after I became out of my tentpole stage.
I feel that. Me too. Kermit, have you ever been to a rave?
I went to a rave. It's called EDC, I believe it is. And it's like EDC, but for frogs. He brought out Zed, and he did Clarity. Gonna say really love Clarity.
I think we were at the same EDC. Because I also watched Zed play Clarity.
Kermit, do you have any tips for Basil when she goes to her first?
Yeah.
Her first festival?
Don't croak, and don't ribbit too hard.
Okay, I'll take note of that. I think we should send the frogs away
I
now.
think so too.
I'm kind of scared. I can't look at any of these things. Goodbye, frogs. But I want to ask you about your first festival experience because I've never been to a rave or anything, which is really weird because I also really like EDM. I like a really aggressive, like
I know
hard
you love hardstyle, right?
I
do too.
hardstyle.
I love hardstyle.
But I'm too scared to go to a festival. What was like
Why?
your first experience? Like I don't know, something about it. It's like there's so many people, and it's like when you listen to hardstyle like by yourself, especially because like I listen to it when I draw. Right? I'm like drawing these cute little ugly ass cats, and I'm like listening to the most intense music ever. But I'm like, oh, just drawing little cats. It's very relaxing.
I listen to hardstyle when I'm at the gym.
Yeah, it's just like it's so relaxing, but you're by yourself, you know.
Yeah.
Whereas if you're in a festival, there's other people, and it's like it's a whole environment that I'm not used to. So, what was your first festival experience like? And could you like give me your maybe not like recommendations, but like advice? I guess.
I'm so glad you asked this question because so my first festival I went to was Bonnaroo, and I was a senior in high school, and I went with one of my friends. I was like late to my high school graduation because of that. Like I'm
That's
literally
crazy.
like coming down, like driving back from the festival, and I look like shit.
You're disheveled, like
so disheveled, and I'm like, woo, I'm graduating. The thing about festivals and raves in general is there is so much culture and there's so much of a community behind it. So I think if you compare a lot of different music communities, electronic music and EDM in general is the most inviting and the most warm and kind people. So I think you should have no fears trying to go to a rave or anything.
I think like I don't know, it's like candy, like when people exchange candy. I
Yeah.
think that's so cute. It's such
adorable.
like a cute little thing, and people go so crazy with
Yeah.
it. Like they're decked out in like necklaces and bracelets, and I see how they intertwine hands. It's so
It is
cute.
adorable,
It's
yeah.
so
I should
cute.
have made some, and then we could have like traded candy here.
Dang,
That was really cute.
Okay, next time.
Next time, yeah. A lesson that I've learned this year is discipline will always trump motivation. And so that discipline is very important to me. So I wake up and I go to the gym, and that usually gets my mind right for the day. And then I sit at my desk and I will work on music, event planning that I have to do, or any like music video planning or like creative direction planning for the Tsu Nami project. I work on music some more and maybe play video games and go to sleep.
I feel
And on the
like
weekends I party.
I feel like especially when you're in the creative field, when it comes to like, what do you say it was like something over motivation?
Discipline.
So I feel like discipline is so important just because you're in an industry where you're like your passion is like fueling you, but you could like falter at any second.
Yeah.
Because it's all dependent on like you and how much you want to work.
Exactly.
So like in a similar way for like my work, the second I'm like a little lazy, I can feel myself slipping so fast because like no one's gonna be like, hey Sue, you should make some music now, you know? It's like
Right, yeah.
I'm not gonna make music if I don't want to. In the same way for me, it's like I need to sit down and like work because I know the second I stop having that discipline, like motivation, like I'm motivated all the time.
Exactly.
But will I actually do it? I don't
Yeah.
know.
It's like the difference is like motivation. It's like when I'm like, oh, like I want to work on music. I'm gonna work on music. But it's like discipline is like
You're gonna
I
work
have to.
Yeah,
like,
yeah, yeah.
I don't even give myself
Live
a
or
choice.
die. Yeah.
It's like
I
if
agree.
I don't work on music right now, I'm gonna pass away. Like that is what discipline is.
Yeah.
And sometimes like that's what you need.
Every episode, we usually have guests and me draw each other a little gift. So I thought today we could draw each other as frogs and see what they look like. We could do like a little like 1-2 minute timer, something quick, you know,
Okay.
to see your artistic abilities.
Okay.
I
also used to really like frogs back in middle school. So I'm going off of like, you know, those random YouTube, like how to draw kawaii insert thing here. It's like one of those tutorials. That's the only way I've ever drawn frogs.
Wait, are we supposed to draw each other as
Yeah.
frogs?
Yeah.
I just drew you
Oh.
in your frog hat.
Oh, that's fine. You know, the rules are like loose.
Alright.
Don't even worry about it. Okay. We can do a little reveal. Oh, so cute. Do you want to show the camera? Oh, this is so cute. Guys, that's me. Are you ready for mine?
Oh my god, that's
Look.
so cute.
Like, we still have the frog part, but like, I completely drew you as a frog.
I love it.
So we have this contraption. I don't know how to play this. Do you like? How do you?
I think you said you like hard style,
Yeah,
so
yeah.
I'm gonna attempt to.
I can hold the mic for you.
Yeah, I need you to beatbox some drums for me.
Oh hell no!
No, I just like. Okay, I'll do it.
Wow, absolute talent. Can you give it a name? What was that piece?
That's called frog style. How about like a?
A little classic, maybe. Yeah, thank you so much, Tsunami, for being here. I appreciate it.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, of course. Do you have anything you want to shout out? Any people, socials, anything like that?
Follow me on my socials. It's Tsunami Music X. I'm also on all streaming platforms. Just Tsunami. And if you want to get to know me, not as Tsunami, follow my alt account on Twitter, and it's DJ Muscle Mommy.
Yep, I follow that account. Me. Woo! Thank you.